Hello and welcome to your favorite cloud learning channel, Cloud Expert Solutions. And welcome back to AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate Certification Bootcamp. In this module, we are diving into AWS Snow Family. This family of services is all about solving real-world challenges related to data transfer and edge computing, particularly in disconnected or remote environment. For your certification exam, understanding these services is critical, and we are going to cover everything from what the Snow family is to specific devices like Snowball Edge, Snowcone or Snowmobile, and even the management tool AWS OpsHub. Here is what we will be covering today. We will start with the fundamentals. Why does the Snow family exist? Then we will look at specific data migration use case. We will examine three main members of the Snow family: Snowcone, Snowball Edge, and Snowmobile. A crucial part of this session will be a direct comparison to help you choose the right tool for right job. And finally, we will look at AWS OpsHub, the graphical tool for managing the Snow services. This agenda is designed to give you a comprehensive understanding for your certification exam and for real-world scenarios. On behalf of the Cloud Expert Solutions team, I would like to thank you for joining this bootcamp. Let's get started. So why do we need physical devices to move data in a cloud-first world? The AWS Snow family solves three primary problems. First, it handles situations with offline or severely limited internet connectivity. Think of remote scientific research outpost or military deployment. Second, it's often the fastest way to move massive amount of data, sometimes petabytes or even exabytes. A truck driving a device across the country is literally faster than waiting weeks or months for an internet transfer. And third, the devices offer edge computing capabilities, allowing you to run applications and process data locally before or after cloud connectivity. Finally, they are built with robust security features, ensuring your data is protected during the transit. Let's review the options we have. You have three options for Snow devices, and they are Snowcone, Snowball Edge, and Snowmobile. Now let's cover them one by one. Starting with the smallest, AWS Snowcone. Snowcone is a highly portable, fitting in a backpack and weighing just about 4.5 pounds. It offers either 8 TB of storage for hard drive version or 14 TB on SSD option. In terms of compute power, it comes with 2 virtual CPU compute power and 4 GB of RAM. Crucially, it has built-in Wi-Fi and low power consumption, allowing it to run on a battery pack in the field. However, you should have your own battery or power cable to power the appliances. In terms of management is very simple, mostly done through AWS OpsHub, which is the graphical user interface or GUI that runs on your laptop. And this makes it perfect for things like IoT data collection, on-site video compression, or any scenario where space and power are extremely limited. To upload your data, you can send back the appliances to AWS for offline transfer, or you can connect to internet and use AWS Data Sync to upload your data. Next, we are going to review AWS Snowball Edge devices. These are rugged, portable devices and ideal for industries dealing with remote storage, edge computing, and massive offline data transfer. Here is a picture of Snowball Edge device and size comparison between Snowcone and Snowball Edge. AWS offers a couple of different Snowball models to fit the needs. To start with, Snowball Edge Storage Optimized, which is designed for large-scale data migration and storage. It comes with two storage options. The legacy one has 80 TB HDD version or 210 TB NVMe SSD storage version. It comes with 104 virtual CPU and 416 GB of RAM. The other option is Snowball Edge Compute Optimized. As the name suggests, that device packs with serious processing power, including options for GPU and allowing for local machine learning or model training or complex data processing using AWS Lambda or Amazon EC2. You can also perform local data processing before transferring your data. In terms of compute capacity, it comes with 104 vCPU and 512 GB of RAM. Since these are compute optimized, that is why usable storage volume is less, and it comes with 28 TB of NVMe SSD storage. The Snowball Edge is a robust solution for large data migration or more intensive edge computing tasks where you need significant local resources. You can even cluster multiple Snowball edges for increased durability and storage. Each Snowball Edge device comes with an e-ink shipping label that automatically updates with the correct destination address, and it reduces the chances of logistic error. AWS Snowball offers a cost-effective solution for large-scale data movement, and it can transfer terabytes or petabytes of data and up to 10 times faster than traditional internet-based methods. Snowball Edge devices provides a flexible online and offline data transfer option. If you want offline mode, then you need to ship that Snowball appliances to AWS, and AWS will upload your data to Amazon S3. And for offline mode, you don't need an internet connectivity. However, you can also use the online mode, and you can use AWS Data Sync for real-time data synchronization between your Snowball Edge device and your S3 bucket. Now, once the data is successfully uploaded to AWS, the device automatically erases all data from the Snowball device, which will ensure no sensitive information will be left behind in this, or there will be no data loss. Now the final one, and certainly most visually impressive member of the family, is AWS Snowmobile. Snowmobile is when terabytes or petabytes just are not enough, and you need to transfer hundreds of petabytes or exabytes. 1 exabyte is about 1000 petabytes. That means when you have a very large chunk of data. Snowmobile is a 45-foot ruggerized shipping container, and that is pulled by a semi-truck. When AWS launches this product, they literally pull this truck into the stage, and each truck can carry up to 100 petabytes of data. And this service is primarily managed by AWS professional service team. They drive the truck to your data center, connect it directly to your network via high-speed connections, and transfer an exabyte of data. Here the security is intense, which features GPS tracking and constant video surveillance. In terms of use case, here the use case is also very specific. If you want to shut down an entire on-premise data center, or if you want to move a massive historical archive in a single go, then you should use AWS Snowmobile. For the AWS certification, you need to identify the correct use case for each devices and when to use them. Here is a table that summarizes the key differences, and you need to remember this table for the certification. To start with, Snowcone is the smallest and most portable, great for small data and IoT or remote location, whereas Snowball Edge is the middle ground, offering rack scale capacity and significant compute power for large migration and edge analytics. This is ideal for up to petabyte of data transfer. However, Snowmobile is in a league of its own, a truck designed for exabyte scale move like decommissioning a data center, and if the amount of data transfer is greater than 50 petabytes, then Snowmobile is the best option. Please pay close attention to the capacity differences and the form factors, as these are common distinguishing points on the certification exam. Now let's review the AWS Snow Family edge computing capability. Beyond just data transport, the Snow Family shines in edge computing as well. These are not just hard drives, they are mini data centers. You can run actual Amazon EC2 instances directly on the Snowball Edge or Snowcone devices using custom Amazon Machine Image or AMI. This allows your application to collect and process data locally even when completely disconnected from the internet, and they also provide S3 compatible storage endpoints for local data access. This is perfect for use cases like running machine learning inference model on a factory floor, or analyzing sensor data in a remote oil field before deciding what minimal data needs to be shipped back to main AWS cloud. Now, managing these devices in a remote location can be a challenge. That's where AWS OpsHub comes in. OpsHub is a desktop application that provides a simple graphical user interface for managing your Snow Family devices. You can install it on your local workstation, and it is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. With OpsHub, you can easily unlock and configure the device. You can drag and drop data transfer. You can manage your local S3 compatible storage and even launch and monitor your local EC2 instances. From this point, you can understand OpsHub simplifies operations significantly compared to using command line interface, which makes it a valuable tool for field deployment. There is a recent development from AWS. Effective November 7, 2025, AWS Snowball Edge devices will be available only to existing customers, and Snowcone devices will not be available even for existing customers. And AWS is planning to discontinue the Snowball Edge and Snowcones. That is why AWS is recommending you to use AWS Data Sync for online data transfer and AWS Outpost for edge computing, because AWS is trying to promote AWS Outpost. Although AWS is planning to discontinue these services, however, you can expect 1 to 2 questions during your certification exam, and I am not expecting these questions is going to go away for at least another 1 year, because AWS certification normally catches late. That is why this module is very important for you, and please remember different appliances size and their use cases. That wraps up this module. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more AWS exam preparation courses and cloud certification bootcamps. Got questions or feedback? Drop them in the comment. We love to hear from you. Thanks for learning with us at Cloud Expert Solutions. You are now one step closer to crushing your exam. See you in the next module.